Yep, it's muted again. Hi guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Myco, you would talk louder. You would love this one. It's not Judge Reeves, but it's a nice lady Georgia judge, and it's awesome. So the first clip I have, it's DUI. I don't have the whole thing, but you can hear me now, right? My little green bar is moving around, saying I'm making noise. Is that Georgia judge? Tap it, tap that. The audio stream's current bit rate is lower than recommended. Open widget. It's recommending that I use an audio stream bit rate of 128, right? That's what it's telling me to do. Doesn't tell me how to do that, but that's what it's. Oh, never mind. I think that's YouTube's way of saying you were muted. Takes YouTube a minute. I'm so sorry. Talking is hard. Hard. It's the first clip. I do not have the whole trial. We're not going to sit through the whole trial. It's okay. We're going to see one person get up on the stand. And we're going to love it. And then we're going to move on. That's it. So, then the second one, yesterday was mental health court. So I got Judge Blanco for a bit. Here we go. Are you guys going to love this? I love it. The judge isn't in the courtroom yet. But we got someone talking. I'll sing, alright. Okay, here we go. Where's my Twitch chat? Alright, I'll fix it. Let me just press play on this. If I can. There.
That might would have paid him to do this.
This is the part Myco would like.
Prove that, we could make an allegation, but that's not proof.
One-
That's not gonna happen in a trial.
Well, it may not happen here, but one day it's gonna come out.
Could be. Yeah. Your uncle is our witness, and we're gonna call him. So,
Remain seated, come to order.
Mr. Johnson, do you need a few more minutes?
One
or-
day.
I
It's
don't
gonna
think
come
so.
out.
Okay.
I think my client's trepidation is probably just in not understanding how a trial takes place. And I had to explain that, because he was obviously concerned about his witness.
Okay. Well, Mr. Flanagan, do you need some more time to talk to Mr. Johnson, or are you ready to make the decision about whether or not you want to testify?
I'll make the decision now.
Okay, and what's that
I
decision?
don't want to testify.
Okay, all right. I am going to make the finding that you have knowingly and voluntarily decided to not testify with a complete understanding of your rights. Now, that said, you can change your mind. If you wanted to change your mind after this witness testifies, you can talk to Mr. Johnson, and there's, it's not irreversible at this point in time. But for now, this was a convenient place for me to make this determination, which is when we're at.
I don't think you remember this case, Grizzly. No one else plays this judge but me. And I did not play this trial. I wish I would have played this trial with everything. But Jude, I don't know how to answer your question. Maybe in Discord, and if you can figure that out. But yeah, this judge, this courtroom, this wonderfulness, that's exclusive to Court Vibes. Nope, this is Georgia. This is Georgia, and we just have a small town in Georgia. And this guy is on trial for DUI. He says he didn't do it. So all we're going to do, hello, Mariel Dia. Mariel Dia. So what we're going to do is we're just going to watch one of the guys on the stand because it's entertaining. Top quality entertainment. And then we're going to go to Indiana with Judge Blanco, and it's going to be great. Cape Town. Wow. That's crazy. Wait, Jude, if you're telling me it's me, I already know that. Eileen, if you put the date once you get the date in 2026, if you put it in Discord, I'll try to come. I will try to be there. All right. Here we go.
A break. And I do find that you have had enough time to talk to Mr. Johnson, because I gave you even some additional time, and that you have
It's me.
knowingly and thoughtfully made the decision to not testify. All right. And so, Mr. Johnson, you're going to have the one witness, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, and that person is on deck, ready to come in?
I believe they're in the hallway.
And what is that witness's name, just so I can?
It is my client's uncle, and his name is Joseph Flanagan.
Joseph Flanagan. Okay. All right, let's bring the jury in.
Yo, Drunken, that was you once. That was you once. I looked away for 5 minutes, and there was no Drunken Smurf anymore. But Helsinki, I love saying that. Maria, I love saying that. This cat is on my last nerve. Lisi. Hi, Lisi. He's coming, guys. You gotta give him a second. He is so freaking cute. This guy is so cute.
All right, y'all can have a seat. Dr. White, would you mind asking Ansley to make 2 copies of this for me?
That's not the witness. Y'all
Okay.
can have a seat.
All right. All right, so the state has rested, and the defense, do you intend to call any witnesses?
Yes, we'd like to call Joseph Flanagan.
Joseph Flanagan. All right, Mr. Flanagan may come in.
It may take a minute for him to get here, Judge.
Okay, that's no problem.
When someone in Georgia says it may take a minute, they're lying. It may take 2 or 3. Definitely not 1. DUI, but we don't really care about that. All we're going to do is watch this guy take the stand and give his testimony.
You may have to go out and holler.
muted it and unmuted it right away. I don't think he knows.
Mr. Flanagan, if you'll just come right here to the witness stand, please, sir.
Right here.
No,
sure, correct.
up here.
Just watch your step.
And Mr. Flanagan, just stay standing, okay? And Mr. Johnson's going to swear you in, okay? Could you hear me? I said, just stay standing up, and Mr. Johnson's going to
I can't
swear.
hear you what you said.
Okay, all right. Maybe you can try, Mr. Johnson. It's okay if he's
I will try.
seated.
Mr. Flanagan, please stand up. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
You can have a seat now. Mr. Johnson, maybe ask some preliminary questions about if that device is working for me.
Okay, thank you.
Because he's not able to hear me at all.
It's my soulmate, Georgia is.
Is it working?
Everything's nice and slow, and the food is delicious.
Is that helpful, Mr. Flanagan?
Yeah, that's loud.
Well, that's about all we can do is make it louder.
How's that?
All right.
So the device is working now in your ear?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Flanagan, will you please tell the jury your full name?
Joseph H. Flanagan,
And how old are you, Mr. Flanagan?
83.
Okay. And Mr. Flanagan, I assume you have a little bit of hearing loss, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Flanagan, where do you live?
Otis Cloud Peck Road.
And where is that where is that as opposed to 4706 Claude Peck Road?
Monica, thank you. Monica, thank you.
I don't know where 06 is.
4706 Claude Peck Road. Is that near your house?
I don't know where it's at.
Okay. Does one of Charles Flanagan's cousins live near you?
Yes.
And what is his name?
Richard
Okay.
Williamson.
And where Richard Williamson lives, how close is that to your house?
Quarter of a mile.
And how long have you lived at your house?
Since November 1964.
Now, Mr. Flanagan, I assume you are retired, but what did you do before you were retired?
Framed houses for Tim Savage.
So you were a carpenter?
Yes, I was a carpenter.
Okay. And Mr. Flanagan, how are you related to Charles Douglas Flanagan?
I'm his
He's so cute. He's so cute.
uncle.
And do you see Charles Flanagan in the courtroom today?
Yes,
Okay. Can you tell me what color his shirt is?
it's a checkered shirt.
Okay. Judge, let the record reflect that he identified him.
I will. It'll say reflect.
Now, I'm going to bring your attention to the day that your nephew Charles was arrested for DUI.
Yeah. Yep, this guy right here is his nephew.
Were you riding in your nephew's car with him that day?
Yes.
And do you recall about what time you started riding in his car with him?
Now, I don't know what time it was, but we rode for about a couple of hours probably.
Okay. And do you recall why you were riding with him on that day? What you were doing?
We're just riding looking for deer. Really is what we was doing.
Now, Mr. Flanagan, I assume in 83 years of your life, you have seen a few people under the influence of alcohol.
Yes, I have.
And when you were riding with your nephew Charles, did he seem to be under the influence of alcohol?
No, he didn't.
Now, we have heard from a witness that says that Charles almost hit him head on that day that he was arrested for DUI. Did that occur? Do you remember that occurring?
Whenever I was in the car with him, no. No.
And when you got out of the car with with Charles, do you remember where Charles went after you got out of the car?
He went out to my nephew's house.
And is the nephew that lives just down the road about a quarter mile?
Yes.
And how long after he went down there until the until the sheriff showed up?
It was probably about an hour, I'd say.
He said hour. If you're in, let's say, Australia, and you're wondering what the hell he just said out of his mouth, it was probably about an hour. That's what he said. Jude, listen, Jude, I just sent you a friend request in Discord. It might be sort of like at the top, maybe. I don't know. But if you accept my friend request, I can DM you. I can direct message you. We can talk. We can send texts to each other. So, if you need help, just let us know. Just type it in here, because I don't want you to leave, though. Did you leave? I think Jude left. Jude, are you still here?
And do you recall if your nephew had any driving mishaps on that day?
No.
No, you don't recall, or no, he didn't?
No, he didn't.
And when you say your nephew lives about a quarter mile from your house,
Yes.
Is that across the street from your house?
Yes,
And then I assume it's down the street a little bit, correct?
to the right from my house.
Okay, so it's across the street to the right from your house,
Yes,
and it's about a quarter of a mile.
you turn right and go down to their driveway, and their driveway's on the left side of the road.
Okay. So when you say turn right, that means you turn off of Bogus Road onto Claude Peck Road, correct?
No, you turn out of my driveway
Oh, okay.
on Claude Peck. Go out, maybe not a quarter of a mile, almost to the right, and their house is on the left side.
So that house is on Claude Peck also, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And at any time, did you have any contact with the sheriff's department on that day, January 19th?
no.
And that's all the questions I have for him.
All right, Ms. Williamson, cross-examination.
Mr. Flanagan, do you go by any other name?
I go by Joe,
Joe?
yes.
Who's Johnny? Is there a Johnny Flanagan?
Yes, he's my nephew.
Okay.
He lives out the road from me.
Where does he live?
Johnny Williamson. He lives right out the road from me about a mile.
Is that the same Richard Williamson that you just mentioned?
It's his brother.
Duh, listen to him.
So on direct with Mr. Johnson, you mentioned a Richard Williamson.
Yes.
Is that the same person as Johnny?
Girl,
No,
Okay,
it's his brother.
okay. So Johnny's last name is Williamson,
Yes,
not Flanagan.
right. His last name is Williamson.
Okay.
and he lives down the road pace.
I'm going to show you some video.
Okay.
I want you to identify an individual for me, if you can, okay?
Can you see that screen right there, Mr. Flanagan? Is it
Yeah.
showing up? Okay.
Damn, yo.
1 second, I'm trying to find the place.
63 to 98 when ready.
Dog. Hey there.
69.
Talk to you for a minute.
44, 76, 69, 27, 44. Speed rise to 12.
Before you said Charles.
And Denver.
How you doing today? What's your name?
Johnny?
Johnny? I'm Deputy Patterson with the Sheriff's Office, obviously. Is this your car?
No.
Do you know whose car it is?
Yeah.
Are they here?
Yeah.
Why don't they want to talk to me?
Stopping the video at 7 minutes, 8 seconds, and I started at around 6 minutes. Do you know who that is?
It's Johnny Paul Williamson.
Okay. Is that the same person we were just talking about before?
Yes.
Okay. Last name is not Flanagan.
No, his last name is Williamson.
Okay. Does Johnny live at that residence?
He did it at that time, and then the house burnt later.
And where is this residence in relation to your residence?
Down the road about a quarter of a mile on the left,
Okay.
Claude Peck Road.
Like he
So you
said.
saw police drive up to this residence?
Ma'am,
Did you see police drive up?
no, I didn't see the police drive up there.
Okay. Because on direct with Mr. Johnson, he asked you about a timeline of when police arrived, but you didn't see them.
No, I didn't see them. I don't know how long it was.
Okay.
Really, probably about an hour.
Do you know?
No, I don't know the exact time.
That's fine. Do you know, and if you don't, that's okay, but do you know whether after dropping you off, where Charles went?
To my nephew's house.
Okay. And where is that? Remind me.
Turn right out of my driveway, about a quarter of a mile or less, and their driveway's on the left.
Not this house, but a different house.
This house,
Okay. And that would be Richard Williamson, who you mentioned before.
no, that's where Johnny Paul lives, and Richard lives in a house right next to him.
In the back?
Off the end of this one.
Driveway?
Yeah, same driveway.
Okay. When you were riding with Charles, were you aware that there was a box, like a cardboard box for beer in the passenger floorboard?
No, I didn't really. I didn't know there's a box of beer in there.
Was there a box kind of blocking your feet in the floorboard when you were riding in the car?
She said a box for beer, not a box of beer.
No,
Okay. Were you aware that there was vodka in a grocery bag in the passenger area?
no, I don't remember seeing it.
Okay. Do you remember seeing multiple beer cans in the car?
I have seen some, yeah.
Did you see them on January 19th when you were riding in the car?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Are you aware that when Charles spoke
Gonna catch him riding dirty.
to police, that he admitted to having a couple of beers?
Well, he was gone long enough, he could have had them while he was at Johnny Paul.
Are you aware that Charles told police that he was only at the house for 5 minutes?
No, I didn't.
Okay. One second.
He doesn't say July, which hurts my feelings.
Those are all the questions I have.
Redirect Mr. Johnson.
Got confused whenever I said that 5 minutes, I
That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Flanagan, you can step down and you can have a seat in the courtroom or you can go home, okay? You're done.
Who'd I give this?
You can hand it to my bailiff. We'll get it. Don't worry about it. We'll get it from you.
That work okay?
Yeah, it worked good.
Good. All right.
That was excellent, sir. Excellent. You did a fine job. Thank
I'm
you.
going out to the truck.
Mr. Johnson, any other witnesses?
No other witnesses.
All right. Any rebuttal from the state?
No, ma'am.
All right. The evidence in the case is now closed. The lawyers are entitled to a charge conference. So here is my question for you, jury. We still have to do closing arguments, which may take some time. Do you want to go home and come back in the morning, or do y'all want to try and push through tonight?
Yeah.
Is there anybody who has something that,
They say push through, but there's one juror that needs to leave. So we don't get to hear closing arguments and we don't get to hear the verdict. But that was awesome. Yeah, I could play that clip over and over and over again and love it every single time. Oh, good job. Good job, sir. We need more of them. Okay. There's Blanco. Let's move you guys down here. Get in the corner. All right. This is, again, if you're new, this is the mental health docket. So this judge is chill, cool, calm, collected at all times, because if someone gets agitated in this courtroom, everybody gets agitated in this courtroom, and it's impossible to keep order. So she only deals with cases on Thursdays that they are not competent to stand trial, and she's trying to get them back to competency. And really all she cares about is if you take your medications. If you take your medications, this judge will give you the world. So here we go. That was the wrong button.
From my perspective, is more of an issue of if the dog's not dangerous while the dog has been in the Humane Society and people have been observing the dog, then maybe the dog can get out of the Humane Society. And it sounds like you've taken a class and you have proof of that. Give that to Ms. Lowry. She'll file all of that stuff. And then next week we'll be able to address this for you, okay? Okay. So don't worry about why did I get the ticket? That I understand why that's your instinct. But really what we're just talking about is, should this dog come out of the Humane Society? How has the dog been behaving? And is there a worry? And
He's been perfect for a year and a half.
then bring me the proof of that, okay? And let's see if we can figure this out next week.
Oh,
And
Josh,
we'll
you
see you at
missed it.
4:30.
You missed a good
Ms.
one.
Lowry, if you could help us get that information ahead of time, then we'll see if we can help Mr. Anderson, okay?
And I'm gonna try to set up an appointment right now.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Mr. Anderson,
Now she's trying to bring dogs to competency. Uh-oh.
thank you. I appreciate you like hearing what I was trying to say, because I know you're very passionate about your dogs. So let's get something figured out hopefully next week. Okay,
Okay, thanks.
thank you.
Just put the meds in bologna. Just put it in a bologna. And then they'll eat the bologna and spit out the pill, but at least you tried.
All right, I have Larimer County Mobile 3 unit, and I think that might be for Jeremy Bondi. Is that accurate, Deputy?
It is, Your Honor, but Mr. Bondi is refusing to be seen by the court.
Okay, thank you for making that record. Jeremy Bondi, 25 CR 5200, is refusing to be seen by the court, though the Larimer County mobile unit is there and available for him. Mr. Iddings is here in the courtroom. He has declined Mr. Iddings' meeting with Logan. He is unfortunately not appearing for court. Can I adopt the findings?
No objection.
He is going to be found to be incompetent to proceed. He'll be ordered to a tier 2 status, and given his lack of engagement, I'm going to set this out quite a ways. One moment, please.
My dog wouldn't eat peanut butter or bologna. She doesn't like anything.
Well, let's set this on December the 18th. I'll set it in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Anything else, Mr. Iddings?
Am I?
No,
You
this
are
is time.
right.
All right,
This
thank
is
you,
Colorado,
Deputy,
not
for
Indiana.
getting on with us so we knew what
You're
was going
right.
on. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
This is Larimer County in Colorado. Now, she does all the mental case. Not all of them. There's also Judge Arnold's, but she does all the counties. So she could get people from Weld, from Denver, from all over the place. But this courtroom right here is in Larimer County.
Court's going to call the matter of Juan Benuelos Mota, 25T1577, and I can pass it, Ms. Lowry? Yes. Okay. And then let me go to Wesley Rogers, 22M2748. Do I have Mr. Rogers here?
Is that him, online perhaps, or?
No, that's Mr. Vester. All right, so let me pass Mr. Rogers. Brian Tejada, 25M2105, 25M5292. He's present before the court. He's out of custody.
Great name.
Mr. Iddings is present as his attorney. Hi, Mr. Tejada, how are you today?
Well, you know.
I'm doing okay. Thanks for patiently waiting for me, and I am going to order an evaluation, I believe, today. Is that accurate?
That's correct, Your Honor. We're asking for.
All right, Mr. Tejada, do you know what this evaluation is?
Never done competency.
Okay, all it is in the United States, anywhere when somebody is accused of a crime by the government, I have to make sure that you're able to defend yourself adequately. So the evaluation is to see how capable you are of defending yourself, directing your lawyer. So you'll meet with the evaluator, and if you want to talk to Mr. Iddings before you meet with the evaluator, that's totally fine. They are producing a report, so expect that it's not like a private appointment where, you know, everything is secret between you and the evaluator. They're going to make a report, and I'll let you read the report when you come to court. Make sure that you've had an ability to see it too, okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, we just need to get this done so the process is working fairly. And then Emily Drake, I'm going to appoint Bridges. That's the community partner essentially that helps people if you need help with anything to get through this process. So Emily Drake will set up an appointment with you, and Mr. Tejada, Bridges is awesome. They are able to help connect people with a lot of support and resources if you need it. So meet with Emily, and I'd like to see you back on October 30th at 4 o'clock. Mr. Tejada, will that work for you?
Yes.
Okay,
What is it again?
October 30th at 4.
Okay.
And probably, we'll probably just be kind of checking in because I'm not sure, knowing how long these evals are taking, don't be panicked that your eval might not have happened by then. But we'll just check in with each other and see how things are going. Do you,
In this
yeah,
courtroom,
in this courtroom, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you live in Loveland or Fort Collins?
In Fort Collins.
Okay. Are you nearby?
Somewhat.
Okay, good. So we should see you back that day.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll see you on October 30th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Eric Williams, 25T5186, is present before the court, and he's out of custody. Hi, Mr. Williams.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I am similarly ordering evaluation, I believe, for you as well. Is that accurate, Ms. Lechuga?
It is, Your Honor. Thank you.
Same thing, Mr. Williams. Just have to have a checks and balances and make sure that you're able to defend yourself, well against the accusations of the government. So that's the eval. Need you to just get it done. The appointment is not private. They're going to generate a report. And if you want to meet with Mr. Iddings before you meet with the evaluator, that's totally fine. Do you have any questions?
Oh, no.
No? Okay. And so I will also appoint Emily Drake to help you and support you. Make sure you're still doing your pretrial services while this is pending. That's not a positive or negative. I just want to make sure you're still doing that because whenever there's a charge like this, there's usually pretrial services. So if you need to be connected with them, they're in the courtroom. Let me know. Are you in touch with pretrial? Okay, all right. She's nodding her head yes. So you're doing a good job. Keep up your good work with that. Let's similarly have you back on October 30th at 4. And we'll just kind of check in then. Are you in Fort Collins too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll probably see you here in person. October 30th at 4. And Emily Drake will be working with you. I think they're going to just connect with you so that you have an appointment with her scheduled, okay? Any questions?
No.
Nope. Okay, I'll see you October 30th. Thank you. Keep up your good work with pretrial.
She went extremely late last night. So somewhere in this docket there has to be some long ones.
Do I have Gregory Knowles?
Hopefully we hit 1 or 2 today.
1490?
I do have Mr. Manuel's Mota.
Okay.
Right after.
Let's call Juan Buenuelos Mota, 25T 1577. He's present before the court and he's out of custody. Mr. Benuelos Mota, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There's a lady, very nice lady here in the front row. Her name is Brandy. She's with pretrial. I need you to be testing. You're charged with a DUI and you have not given any testing. If you are not testing, so I know you're sober, unfortunately, I'm going to have to issue a warrant for you. So you're out of jail, and to stay out of jail, you have to do pretrial. So before you leave court, I just want to make sure you're reconnected with them so that you can
Hi,
stay in the
KS Love.
community
How
because
are
I don't
you?
want you to mess up your pretrial. Do you understand?
Hi, Walter.
I went to pretrial.
Yeah, you have to be testing to make sure that you're sober. So reconnect with them because we want you to be successful so you can stay out of jail, okay? So today you're going to stay out of jail. Hopefully you're always going to stay out of jail. You have to do pretrial. That's how you stay out of jail. So I want you to be engaged with them and do what you need to do. Will you check in with them before you leave court? Ms. Lowry will help you. As for the evaluation, you probably just heard me explain this. I'm going to explain it again. I'm assuming that we need an evaluation since this is a DUI.
We do, Your Honor. Thank you.
So, Mr. Buenuelos Mota, the evaluation is an appointment with a doctor who's trying to help me understand how well you can defend yourself against the government's accusation of your DUI. When you meet with the evaluator, they're going to generate a report. It's not a private meeting. And if you want to talk to Ms. Lowry before you meet with the evaluator, that's okay. You can do that. Do you have any questions about what this evaluation is? No? Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask your lawyer. I'm also going to appoint Morgan from Bridges to work with you. And she's also a great person. If you have any questions, she can also help you or help you get connected to the answers.
Hi, Sandra.
So before you leave court, I want you to meet with Morgan. I'm going to set your case on October 30th at 4:30, Ms. Lowry. We'll come back on that day just to check in, make sure that pretrial is going well, make sure Morgan is connected with you, and then we'll have a better idea of when the eval is happening.
Oh my gosh, I just put 2 and 2 together, Sandra Johnson. Are you married to Judge Eric? You are, aren't you? You're married to Eric Johnson. Prove me wrong.
Time work for you? October 30th, 4:30?
It's not possible 2 men have that same
Thank you.
name.
All right, sounds great. Thanks. I'll give you a moment, Ms.
Johnson.
Lowry, to help him get situated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And how about Kimberly Wolf, 25M587? This is the last of our 130 matters. We're doing pretty good. There she is. Hi, Ms. Wolf. All right, welcome. And Mr. Iddings is present as your lawyer. And it's my understanding that you're going to be referred to the 1355 program. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
We need to come up with a better name for that program, Ms. Wolf. It's just named after the House bill.
Okay.
Not creative at all.
Right.
Okay? Yes. All right. Do you know what it is?
It's my understanding that, somewhat, but go ahead, please tell me.
Okay, sure, sure. So the legislature passed House Bill 1355, and that's really to potentially divert or to get people out of the criminal justice system. And you'll do some work on like things that would help with your own support of your own stability, your own wellness, with some extra help from Bridges. So if you qualify for the program, it's a really nice way because that means that they're not going to prosecute the case if you do what you're supposed to do. We call it diversion. And so when I used to do what Mr. Iddings does, I used to tell my clients, that's a nice way for you to have control over the outcome. Because if you do all of these things, which sound like they might be good things to benefit you anyway, you control that this is going to get dismissed, which is kind of nice for you without the stress of the other stuff that comes with court. So I don't know if you qualify, but they're gonna staff and see if you meet the criteria for that program. And Emily Harper is who from Bridges will be appointed to do that work with her, Mr. Iddings. And she's here and she's waving at you.
Okay.
And so that's who we're gonna give her 4 weeks to work with you and see if you qualify, okay?
Right.
All right, do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, Mr. Iddings, anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, October 30th, 4:30, does that work?
It's Thursday.
October 30th at 4:30 works?
Yes.
Okay,
Bad traffic time, but I'll make it.
so sorry. Do you live here?
No, I'm in Loveland. I'm not far. It's no big
Okay,
deal.
it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you. I do appreciate that. I also appreciate what you're saying because I probably make a similar drive as you do. I don't know what's going on. How long have you lived in our community?
I've lived here probably about 7 years.
Okay, it's gotten worse in 7 years. I will tell you, I'm approaching 50 years old. It's gotten really bad over those years. So
No.
from where it used to be. So
Okay.
thank you for coming at 4:30.
My pleasure.
Let your lawyer know if you need anything or let Emily know and I'll see you on the 30th.
Great.
Thanks, ma'am. All right, I think we have Wesley Rogers in our virtual courtroom. I'll call his case 22M2748. Mr. Rogers, if you get your camera on, please. All right, can you hear me, Mr. Rogers?
Hello.
Hi there, how
Yes,
are
ma'am.
you?
Is that
Oh, it's
Naruto?
pretty hard to
Is
hear
he
you. It's
wearing a
kind of broken
Naruto
up.
shirt?
Your lawyer, Mr. Iddings, is in the courtroom.
Can you hear me now?
I've now laid eyes on you. If you want to turn the camera off so that the internet connection is not as unstable, that'd be fine with me.
Wesley Rogers.
There you go. Can
Yes,
you hear
ma'am.
me okay, Mr. Rogers?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. So your lawyer, Mr. Iddings, is in the courtroom. It's my understanding you did an evaluation in Mesa County and that the professionals here have had a chance to talk about that. And so I'm going to turn to the district attorney and to your lawyer, Mr. Iddings, to help me kind of understand what's happening in our courtroom today. So one moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Rogers completed an evaluation in Mesa where he was found incompetent to proceed on August 22nd of 2025. Given that the people are withdrawing the motion to revoke probation, and this matter, the court will lose jurisdiction. And that's how we are requesting to proceed. I don't believe that we've filed the written motion yet, but it's in the pipeline.
So basically, once you withdraw, he's timed out. His probation should have ended.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So granted. And so what that means, Mr. Rogers, keep doing the good work you're doing for Mesa County. But in our case, the DA is withdrawing their motion to revoke your probation. And that means your case is closed here in Fort Collins. So just work really well with your Mesa County people. Okay. Okay, Mr. Iddings. You're welcome. Mr. Iddings, anything else?
Sorry.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Best to you, Mr. Rogers. Keep up your good work.
Thank you. Am I all done here and can log out?
You're all done. You can log out. We're adjourned on
Thank
your case. Thank you. All right, and is that Sarah Diaz in the virtual courtroom? I'm not sure who you have, Deputy, in Mobile 3.
This is Ms. Rodriguez, Your Honor.
Apologies. I'll call Elizabeth Rodriguez next. 25 CR 57724 CR 19.
When I used to work at Big Dog, there was a judge that came in, right? He was my least favorite customer out of all of them, all put together. He was a sick, gross human being. He would come in, he would order chili, a bowl of chili, and then he would take the cornbread, and he would just, I don't know what he would do, but the cornbread was everywhere, all over the place. He would make a humongous mess. And then he would talk about the cases. Not to me. I didn't speak to him. I completely ignored him. I would get him a beer. But no, I didn't speak to him. But he was a juvenile judge. And he would laugh like, "Oh, yes, you know, we put this one away for X amount of years. This one won't see the light of day for X amount of years, and you know, this one's never gonna see their parents again." Ha 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 ha. It was disgusting to hear him, and it was disgusting to hear the other patrons come in and, you know, talk to him about it. It was, that's the best thing about not working there anymore, is I don't have to be near that judge anymore.
25M814, Ms. Lowry is present as your attorney here in the courtroom. Ms. Rodriguez is present before this court, appearing virtually from the jail. And Ms. Rodriguez, you're doing like really, really well, taking one of your meds consistently and not taking the other one. And so tomorrow, when the provider comes to meet with you, whatever is the reason, talk to the provider so they can help make adjustment. I know you're not opposed to taking medication, but if one of them, there's a reason why you're not taking it, will you talk to the provider tomorrow about that?
Sure will.
Yeah, I think that would be wise, and see if there's something that they may recommend. In the meantime, we got your evaluation back, and let me see if there's any objection. Ms. Lowry?
Your Honor, there is an objection. I mean, my client objects to me making this objection and requesting a second evaluation, but I did talk to Ms. Rodriguez's trial counsel. I met with her myself this weekend to review the reports. I am not asking the court to accept the findings in the first evaluation. Dr. Mack has agreed to
Okay.
do the evaluation. I should have let your office know beforehand. She's going to pair it with that other case, so she thinks she could have a report filed by the first week of November. So
Okay.
we could come back the second
Okay.
and address her bond at that
And
time.
that's enough time for you to be able to meet with her by the 6th?
I think so, Your Honor. I'd
Your
like to
Honor?
try. Yeah.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm gonna give you a chance, Ms. Rodriguez, just 1 second, okay? So
Or maybe, you said the 6th, maybe the 13th, if that works for you. She said she'd get it filed by the first week, but just to make sure,
I thought you said November 1st, my apologies.
first week.
I see. November 13th at 2, and then I will grant that request. Dr. Mack needs the additional funding. Is that
Yes.
correct for travel? We'll
please.
put that
I'm not-
approved on there. Just a second, I
Sure, I'm not
promise you.
agreed to
I
trial.
will.
I
One
never
moment.
agreed to trial. Never
One
agreed to
moment.
trial, so I never
But
agreed to
just
trial. Never
One
wanted to take it to
second, Ms.
trial.
Rodriguez, just a second.
Yes,
So
I never
you're-
wanted to take it to trial, so why she's
You're
getting
not,
trial?
you're not set for trial. I think you might have misheard what she
Okay,
said.
which I heard her say she wanted a second for
I
November.
know. Hang on a
All right,
second.
I'm not doing this.
Just a second. Ms. Rodriguez, she said your trial attorney, your lawyer in your regular courtroom is who she spoke with. She did not say that you're set for trial. Okay, deputy, she's out of the room.
Yes, ma'am. She's
Okay.
refusing to talk to me anymore.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. I'll set this for November 13th. We have it in at 2. I'll
Set her
approve
for
the second
trial.
evaluation. Sorry, I couldn't say
Set her
much more
for
to her.
trial.
That's where we're at. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, deputy.
You're welcome.
In our physical courtroom, Brianna Mason, 23 CFR 1570, 23 M2914 is present before the court. And Ms. Mason is in custody here in the courtroom. And she has Mr. Iddings here as her counsel. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well.
I think that things are going well. It's nice to see you, Miss Mason. You look like you're doing a lot better than before. I'm pleased to see that.
I think I was just really distraught.
Yeah.
I really wasn't joking when I was trapped in my home for almost a month.
Yeah.
Imagine how terrifying that was, and then having your purse stolen off you.
Yeah.
No ID, no card, no
Yeah.
money, no phone, no way of communicating, and doing everything in my due diligence, trying to notify y'all that I
Yeah.
was trying to get in contact with you, and I was really,
Mhm.
really trapped in my home.
I'm so sorry. I want to tell you, we got the evaluation back, and you're familiar with the classes and what we do to kind of get people to a place where they can defend themselves. And I know you've done that before and done really well. And so I think there might be a plan today, but I know the team has been working really hard to help you with your car not getting. So your car, I think, was saved from the impound situation. Your landlord has your lovely dog and your belongings. So it feels like everyone's wrapping kind of like figuratively their arms around you and trying to help you get to a healthy, good place so that you're not suffering from the repercussions of what happened, in those circumstances.
Thank you. Yeah, and it feels good because, like I said, I'm really innocent and I tell the truth. I don't lie. I'm very honest. I really do my best to try to advocate.
Yeah.
And so I just appreciate that you believe in me and you're willing to help support me. It means the world of a difference. It really
Yeah.
does. So thank you so much to everyone, including the team members that I have.
You have a wonderful team. I'm very grateful for them, and it sounds like you are too. You're doing a really nice job with your medication management, so keep it up. And then, Mr. Iddings, it's my understanding is that she may have a plan for work release till they find her an apartment. So is that your understanding?
That is my understanding, and I do have an outpatient plan.
Are we VRA to do it?
I believe that we are, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Mr. Iddings, go ahead.
May I approach with the plan?
Of course. I've been using pencil up here. I probably need to sign plans in pen. Okay. Ms. Mason, so this is a nice opportunity because you can step out of the jail and go to work release. And I think they're actively trying to figure out what your housing situation will be. I know that you work really well with the team, so keep doing that. But this is going to require that you take all your prescription medications as ordered by your doctor, that you are doing substance monitoring at pretrial's discretion. I have to order that while you're at work release. Mr. Iddings, if you re-raise that issue when we come back, I'm happy to readdress it. But that has to happen at work release. No alcohol, no drugs, no marijuana, no contact with the alleged victims. I think it's Angela Palmer, and remain law abiding. You'll want to stay in contact with Summit Stone, take those classes that you used to take. We're going to have you re-enrolled in those. Keep in contact with Kenny and April, and then you'll have to stay at work release and follow all their rules until there's a change in your housing situation, and then we can readdress this. Are you in agreement?
I'm gonna refer to my lawyer. Is that something, a solid plan? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
then I'm going to adopt these as your bond modified new conditions if there's no objection from the DA.
Your Honor, there is no objection, and just for the record, our letter for VRA went out on August 26th of 2025.
Perfect. Then let me give you a copy of this, Ms. Mason, so you have it as well. And I'm going to make her essentially releasable Monday, please, to April at 9:30 in the morning. And that way she can move over on Monday to work release. Now, Mr. Iddings, if your client finds housing sooner, you can let me know. And if we're VRA compliant, I can adjust things sooner. Otherwise, I'll revisit the case I'd like to do it perhaps at 3:30 on the 30th of October. Does that work, Mr. Iddings?
That does, thank you.
But if housing is discovered sooner than that and we're VRA compliant, I'm happy to address something, even if it's in paper for her, because the goal is to help you get into your own housing, okay? All right, do you have any questions?
I'm just very grateful right now, so thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anything else, Mr. Iddings?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, do we need to designate that as bond review as well as a regular review?
Let's do that. That's a great idea, Ms. Lechuga, and we'll address bond again because if that day you have housing, then they are already VRA compliant. So we'll put that in there as well. Just work with your team like you always do, okay?
I will.
Okay. How's your dog doing?
As far as I'm aware, and I'm just, I know that the Lord's with me, and my prayer is more than anything in the world today. And I know that God's an invisible hand, and with my service dog, and he's like a guide and guard for me, right? And knowing that no matter what, that bond is still there. I know that my family bond, I have friends that are like family, my church is my home. Those
Yeah.
kinds of bonds in the world are still gonna be there, even when I'm in a
100%. I bet that dog, I would love to see the dog when the dog gets to be reunited with you. The dog is probably gonna go crazy, so.
Yeah, it's like the commercials where like, like you see the people that get reunited with their dogs in the videos like on social media, and it's just like I cry.
Feeling guilty does absolutely nothing for you or anybody else or anything. It's a feeling that has absolutely zero benefits. So you can rise above that. You really can. You can rise above that feeling.
And all kinds, you just don't forget each other. You can go
No.
months at times apart, but that love is so strong.
Percent. I agree. I agree. We're getting close. Keep working with folks. Thank you for maintaining hope. You're gonna get there, and then I'll see you no later than October 30th.
And I actually am the symbol of hope this year. I wore a dress in a neon limelight color.
Okay.
There was a magazine posted for around the country. And I was the symbol on the cover for hope because at my church, Council Tree Church,
Yeah.
we did a big installation of the word of hope, and it's in that same color. It's limelight green.
How pretty.
It's almost like like the green lights that like come on for your lights.
Maybe like the exit sign is too green, maybe.
Almost like that.
Almost like that.
Yeah, yeah. So I actually wore a dress for a magazine in the symbol of hope for this year, for being a symbol of hope.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I hope to bring help for others and hope for others, no matter what the situation that your life looks like in. You can always be a symbol of hope.
Good for you. I'll see you on October 30th. Thank you. Those bonds will be modified to PR bonds in order to allow that to be facilitated. Thank you. All right, then let me, Gregory Knowles, I'm gonna recall his case, 25M1490. He was on our 1:30 docket, but I see him in the virtual courtroom and he is appearing with his camera on out of custody. Hi, Mr. Knowles, how are you?
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Good, I haven't seen you in a while. How's life treating you?
Well, as
Don't
good as
say
it
it.
could be, I
Don't
guess.
say it. Don't say it. Do not say it. Don't. It's Santa. Hi, Santa.
I'm still on the streets.
How's your oxygen and your breathing and everything?
That's not good. I can't uh use a tank in my car.
Okay.
Got no way to refill the tanks.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I went into the emergency room the other day. My lips had swelled up real bad.
I'm so sorry.
It was a allergic reaction to the lisinopril,
Okay.
and so I just quit taking all my meds.
Oh, sir, you can't say that to this judge. She's not gonna get him this time. She's gonna get him for that though. He's gonna pay for that sentence next time. She's gonna try to keep things steady this time, but he just said the wrong thing to the wrong judge.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I've been breaking out in hives real bad, and until I can figure out which one's causing it, I mean it's really bad. I mean, they're like size of my tip of my finger all
oof,
over my body,
I'm so
and
sorry.
it's really bad. And I've never had this problem before, so I've been in the emergency room about I think 8 times for this,
Oh
and they
my.
had to put an IV in and hit me with Pepsi and Benadryl and a steroid, and I mean all kinds of stuff. And it lasts for maybe a day or two, and then it comes right back. So I don't know.
I just quit taking everything. And honestly, I feel better. My legs are, the swelling's gone down in my legs. They're clearing up. So I think some of these medicines are not necessary.
Okay.
I don't know. I wish I wish I could say I trust. It's not the doctors I don't trust, it's the pharmaceutical companies,
Yeah, I think,
you know?
well, the best thing is with all things, just to communicate with the doctor and hand in hand, be a partner with your provider to kind of figure this stuff out. And it sounds like you are somebody who's open to doing that and working through things, which I think is beneficial. So,
I've been in the hospital 1 week of every month for the last 7 years. I
oh,
have over $1 million worth of medical bills that my insurance paid.
well,
I
I remember from last time when you were here. I'm
It's
glad you,
bad.
yeah, but you do look like you're doing okay today. And it sounds like, you go when
I
you
got
need
my
help.
first night's sleep today. I stayed awake like 5 days in a row, and I think I was hallucinating there for a little while. And I was gonna go to my doctor this morning, and I didn't even know I had a court date today. I'm very sorry. It was written on the paper. I see it now on the second page. I didn't know that was
Okay. Well,
telling me when my.
you're here now. Let's check in and
I'm
see.
sorry.
It's okay. Let's check in and see what's happening today. Prosecution.
Your Honor, we are asking the court to adopt findings from Larimer County Case 23 CR 1140, which will result in the charges here, criminal mischief, an M2, and careless driving, traffic offense being dismissed.
All right. So granted, Mr. Knowles, the DA is asking to adopt the findings from your old evaluation and dismiss your case. I am going to do that. And so at this time, this case will be all done. So please go to the doctor. If you can work with Summit Stone would be good. I mean, these resources, the part of the reason why we encourage people to do it in court is because they're available to you when you're not in court.
She's sort of both, kind of, not really. This is a mental health docket. So she keeps things chill because she's only talking to people who were found not competent to go to trial. Her whole job is to get these people competent so that they can stand trial for their crime, whatever that is.
So I would, when you're feeling like that, you really should be leaning on those supports. If you're feeling like you're hallucinating, they have a crisis unit that can come out to you. And so use those resources. That's part of why, the community helps pay for those things is for you to be able to use them. Okay?
Yeah, I'm having lots of problems with insomnia. I go 4 or 5 days at a time before I finally go to sleep.
It's not
And
healthy. Yeah,
I
that's
No
know,
idea what you
really
mean,
not
but I've
healthy.
been doing this for 7 or 8 years.
I don't
It's
Yeah,
been
understand.
like
which
this.
is really unhealthy for 7 or 8 years. And, because it's accumulative, sleep is really important for your health, for your
I know.
wellness.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
I would go do a walk-in appointment with Summit Stone
It's freaking killer for your live streams, though.
if I was you and just start getting connected and see what they can do to help you with your sleep. Because that's really important for all of us, and especially when you're having medical stuff going on, okay?
Okay,
All right, no
so
more
my
court.
charges have dropped.
No more
No more
court,
court.
no more court for you, okay? Please be safe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a
Thank
good day,
you.
sir.
Uh,
Thank you. And I have Timothy Vester patiently waiting, 24 CR 5230, 24 CR 1160. He's in the virtual courtroom, appearing from, oh, Mr. Vester, I know you're in this alternative program.
Yay, man. Thank you. That's awesome. Yes.
Serenity, right?
Transcendence? Oh,
So I
Oh,
think
it's
he wants to go to
okay.
Transcendence.
You're
I think
right.
he's
No,
in Serenity.
you're exactly right.
Okay,
Exactly.
all right. I'm gonna ask to unmute you there if you can. Can you hear me, Mr. Vester?
You mean, sorry.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I think we
I can
saw
hear you.
Mr.
Oh,
Vester
hi, Your Honor. How you
before.
doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I got to see my son for the first time in 5 years yesterday. Had a visit.
Oh,
My,
wow. How old is he again?
he's 7.
Okay. How excited was he to see you?
Super, I got a trophy that says #1 dad.
Aw.
And we went to shoot hoops for a little bit. We played some football, talked about school. We have another visit next week, so.
So those visits are gonna happen more frequently?
Yeah,
No,
because I'm down
shut
in
up, Jack.
Denver. I wasn't
Zach.
getting visits in Fort Collins because it was so far away. And he lives here in Denver and Golden. So now that I'm here local, that I'm able to get more visits.
Okay, that's really awesome. I think that's good and having, being there, and I think I'm gonna just say, now that you're there, trying to figure out how to maintain that because that has a lot of impact on our children when we're there and then we're not. So you need to be consistent for your kid. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm really happy to see him. It's been a long time. I've been a part of my boys' life, and mostly because I was scared to be around them because what I'm doing, and I didn't want them to see me like this. But I noticed that I'm worth it, and he wants to see me, so I'm trying to be there for him as much as I can.
I think you can be there. You're doing really well. You're engaged in your programming, which is what I wanted to see. I heard you made an appointment for neurology in February. I'm
Yeah,
pleased
February
about all of
23rd.
that. Yep. So when we want to be a good example for our children, we lead by example, right? I mean, that whole thing like do what I say, not what I do, that doesn't really work. So when
Right,
you need to go see a doctor, you're making an appointment. When you need help, you're seeking help and support to maintain sobriety. That's not a weakness. That actually shows that as people, we know how to get back on track, and it shows how
right.
you do that. And, you know, those are things that are good for your kid to see. So I'm
I'm
actually
trying.
quite pleased with how you're doing.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I've been struggling with just, I've been bouncing around a lot of places, and I apologize for my behavior, but I'm trying super
I,
hard.
I see that you're trying. I see that. And, you know, I want you to hear that loud and clear. And I think today we need to address whether or not you're going to be allowed to move to transcendence.
Jude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And so let me hear from your lawyer, Ms. Lowry.
That's right, Your Honor. We had asked if Mr. Vester could transition from the Serenity program at Stout Street to the Transcendence Sober Living Facility. He would continue to do his restoration classes via Zoom there. As you indicated, the report is that he's been quite engaged. I think they've been very responsive to Lauren. And it does seem things with the neurology appointment and getting his SNAP benefits, his new ID, things are moving forward. And we're hoping that the DA was able to get input from the named victims and we could move forward with that request today. I'm not sure when the transition would be, Lauren.
Today?
Yeah, they're
Today,
picking
there
me
you
up
are.
today they said they'll
Okay.
pick me up at 3.
Okay, well, let's see. District Attorney, you are VRA compliant?
We are, Your Honor.
Ms. Lechuga, your thoughts?
Your Honor, the people don't object to this transition. It sounds like it will be a positive thing.
Okay. Court is going to approve you moving from Serenity House to Transcendence. It's my understanding that you can do that today, so you are approved to do that immediately whenever they're ready to move you over there.
Okay.
And you need to stay at that Transcendence program, and you need to follow all of the rules there as additional conditions of your bond. You
Can I
need
ask you a
to,
question real quick?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
If I am struggling and I feel like it's too much, can I let the courts know? Like,
Yeah,
I'm excited. I just don't want to I don't want to relapse and make it to go to all the way to the point where I relapse. And if I am struggling, I can just let the courts know, hey, I don't think this is right.
so you've
Yeah.
got Lauren available to you. You have
Okay.
Ms. Lowry available to you. And I need you to work out a plan for your UAs with pretrial, but you do have pretrial also available with you. So you
Yeah.
have some connections to the court. And Mr. Vester, when you're struggling, the best thing is to reach out to those supports, including
I am.
like when you're struggling, you talk to the people at Transcendence and you are, you know, using your tools. But yeah, I mean, something you said earlier that means a lot to me that you recognize that you've moved a lot. And I'm not sure how many more lives are left for your life if you're a cat that has 9 lives. I think we've moved so many times. There's may not be a whole lot of other options at some point. And I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't live wondering if you get kicked out of Transcendence, where will you go? But my point to you is you have this opportunity, make the best of it. You have the tools, you have the skills, and when you're struggling, you have the right people around you. It's a matter of using the resources that you have. So I would suggest a couple of things. If you're struggling, let your team know.
Okay.
But
That makes sense.
also, the best thing to do, my recommendation to you, is when you're doing well, maybe kind
Hi,
of
Sheena.
have a plan for on a rainy day. What does that look like? How will you go about seeking help? What will you do when you're struggling? Because I think people who have plans, generally a plan that they're actually going to do, you don't want to invent that when you're in the moment. You want a plan that works well for you, that you know ahead of time. And the best time to plan is when we're doing well, and you are doing well right now. So talk about that with a professional.
Well, shit. Well, guys, that sucks. What she said, just the best time to plan is when you're doing well. Well, come on, Judge. No one's doing well. Ain't nobody doing well. So maybe, all right, wait, actually, that's a good thing, guys. We don't have to plan anymore. Because if you're not doing well, you should wait to plan until you're doing well. I love it. No more plans. Just off the seat of your pants.
See what that needs to look like. Have your plan B. There's nothing wrong with that. That's wise to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Take your plan.
Right. I appreciate it. That makes a lot of sense. It made me feel better. It's just scary because I know I've been moving a lot and I'm not doing it on purpose. I just don't know where sometimes I fit in and I'm just get so confused and I'm just trying.
Yeah.
I do notice the behavior though.
Yeah, and so I mean, like, I don't know if you've taken any DBT, but like, what are the
Yeah.
skills you use when you're getting stressed out? I mean, and does it fit with the program? Because if it does, that you can go for a walk, or if it does, that you are listening to music, or, whatever it is that works for you. But you need to use the things that you're learning and put them, into action. And I believe in you. And you have a really great reason to do
Judge.
it because you got a
Judge, what if he learns karate now? Come on. Be careful. Careful what you say.
10-year-old that you're a part of his life again, and he needs you to be consistent. And so I think all the things that are working well, you harness that energy, and then it helps you to be motivated to put those tools to use, and you can do it. Okay? Ms.
I have
Lowry,
one
any, yes?
Oh, do you know, I was going to ask my lawyer, did they find out if they're going to be able to activate my phone where I could do my Zoom meetings?
I think I would talk to Lauren maybe about that because I'm not really sure. And I don't know, Ms. Lowry's facial expression looks like she probably doesn't know either. So, okay. All right. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Let's get you a new date to come back, Ms. Lowry, Ms. Lechuga. Actually, I'm just need to sign this into effect as your new bond conditions. Okay, you stay at Transcendence.
Okay. Yes,
Everything else is staying the same. And I'll make sure that a copy of this gets to you. Let's review this. I'd like to see you on November the 6th and check in with you and see how things are going. Let's do that at 3:30. You can be virtual, okay?
Okay, 3:30, November 6th.
You
Okay.
got it, sir. And then if you need anything in the meantime, reach out to Lauren, Ms. Lowry. But please make sure you're signing your release for pretrial with that Transcendence.
I will.
And
I'll
that
make
you're
sure.
getting, your testing is meeting the needs of pretrial. So make
Okay,
sure that
so
you're doing that.
pretrial and pretrial gets a release and who else?
Well, Transcendence and pretrial need to talk to each other. So
Okay.
Lauren can help you if you need any extra help with that, okay? But
Okay.
make
I
sure you're
will. I
doing
promise.
pretrial. Okay, sounds good. You take good care.
Thank you.
Thank you. And court at this time will call, do we have Sarah Diaz in the courtroom? Okay, 25M848, she's present before the court. She's in custody. Mr. Iddings is in the courtroom as her attorney.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hi, Ms. Diaz, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. I heard you did a great interview with Sober Living and now just trying to find the housing piece here. And so I think maybe work release is what they're thinking, and Lauren is going to be helping work on that piece for you.
Yes.
That's wonderful. It's nice to step you out of the jail. Hopefully that's going to happen soon, is my hope. Mr. Iddings, I know 1355 folks are ready to work with your client at Bridges. And so I'm wondering, I guess, two things. Do we begin the 1355 and then come back to address the work release potential bed? Or do we wait for the work release bed potentially and then start the 1355? What is your thought?
Your Honor, I don't know if the court would be willing to modify the bond so that she's able to post a PR bond if she's accepted to work release. If we'd be able to do that, I think we could start the 1355 today. If we can't do that, I think we should just come back to address bond.
Very hard for us on the court side of things to say when that bed is available, it will become a PR because, you know, we issue a very black and white order and then the booking people follow it. And that is very gray and not favorable. So how can we, I mean, bring it back in a few weeks, as long as we're VRA compliant to do that. But I guess, do you want me to start 1355 now or wait till she transitions? That is the $1 million question.
I think we shouldn't, I mean, I believe the statute says that when they started, they are supposed to get a PR bond, and I was gonna
Well, I feel like,
propose them getting, I was gonna propose Ms. Diaz getting conditional PR bonds, but if that's difficult, from the court's perspective, I'd ask that we try to start the, plan on October 23rd and address bond again at that time.
so here's the language. Mr. Oxmacher emailed it to you and I, Mr. Iddings. If a defendant is accepted to participate in Bridges wraparound care programming and is in custody, the court shall release the defendant on a PR bond, but it doesn't say when, right? Upon motion of the DA or request to terminate from the Bridges program, the court may revoke the PR bond, including non-compliance. If the court continues the participation in Bridges wraparound, the court shall reinstate it. But it doesn't say anything about the timing. And so it's the position of the prosecution that this should be on a case-by-case basis. So I could start 1355 and readdress the PR bond in a few weeks.
Your Honor,
April, do you have a bed?
I do, Your Honor. They just let us know that she has been accepted into a better release.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Things,
I think
things
so,
keep
Eileen, I
happening
think
for
so.
Ms. Diaz while we're on the record.
Ms. Diaz, I don't sell lottery tickets. If I did, I would give you one. So, but yeah, that's excellent. Congratulations. Yeah, you have a big smile on your face because that's good news for you. So that means we don't have to answer the $1 million question because she's releasable. When could she be moved over to the bed at work release, Lauren? Okay. I guess we will save our philosophical questions for a different day. All right, Ms. Lechuga, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Do I have a plan? Okay, let me pass her case so that we can get the plan. You'll go over it and then we'll get you over to start the 1355 and move on Monday.
Thank you.
Yes, that's wonderful. Okay, we'll pass this for a moment. We'll come back to Ms. Diaz. Okay, in the meantime, David Lambertson, 15 CR 639 and 24 CR 645. Mr. Iddings is present as counsel and Mr. Lambertson is here. And Mr. Lambertson, how are you doing today?
Well, this can be expected, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're doing really well. You did well at Rise and you were working really well with Emily and There's lots of resources in the community, and it's my understanding she's trying to get you connected to all the things. I'm assuming you probably know why we do that, but it's because someday, when you're not involved in the system, all those resources are available to you. So being connected to your community like that is so important so that your journey can continue to be positive as you're moving forward, okay? I hope the time at Rise was helpful, that you know what you need to do to take good care of your wellness. You're nodding your head, yes, okay. All right, anything you want to share? No, okay. All right, Mr. Iddings, can I adopt the finding?
Your Honor, I would ask the court to give me until October 23rd. I did meet with him this week. I did share the evaluation with Matt Landers, who's known him a lot longer than I have, and I just haven't had the opportunity to meet with Mr. Landers yet, and I'm out of town next week. So that would be my request.
I'm afraid that I have to adopt a finding, I thought in 7 days by statute.
I would just ask the court to toll that, just given the history of these cases.
All right. I find for good cause that there is a need to do that to give Mr. Innings adequate time in order for him to meet with Mr. Lambertson. Mr.
did,
Lambertson,
and
in the
it's
meantime, I
delicious.
want you to keep doing the things you need to do. I don't know what the medication management looks like, but it's my expectation that you maintain while we're waiting. Mr. Innings, we need to be ready to go by 2 o'clock on the 23rd of October on whether to adopt the finding. Yes?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I wonder, another alternative, Mr. Iddings, is if I adopt it, hold it, and give you till then to object.
Hi, Martha.
I mean, that works for me too, as long as I'm not waiving any opportunity to object and request a second evaluation if I file something prior to October 23rd.
Let's do it the way that we've already had this set up, and then I'll look at the statute, and you can as well, Mr. Iddings. That way I just make sure we're in compliance. But Mr. Lambertson, you just keep taking good care of yourself. I'll see you on October 23rd at 2, and give you time to go over the evaluations with your lawyer, okay? Need anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, he's shaking his head. Nope, we will see everyone back. Do you need anything, Ms. Lechuga, on this matter?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. And then, okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lambertson. Good to see you. And what about, well, hang on one moment. Can I call Timothy Kemball's matter, 21 CR 1567, 24 CR 1454? Okay, let me pass it for a moment. He does not need to rush. We'll recall him in just a moment. How about Nicholas Carlson? Do I have Mr. Carlson here? Sir, what's your name?
Last name's right.
Yes, that's Charles Wright, 25 CR 1304. He's present before the court and he is in custody. And I'm not sure what we're doing today.
Your Honor,
Oatmeal.
I did meet Mr. Wright. Mr.
Oatmeal
Wright
shampoos.
is been pro se and asked to be able to represent himself. When we saw the referral, I
Yes,
inadvertently
sir, pro se.
accidentally asked that it be open to me. He was nice enough to meet with me at the jail, but indicated
They all ask to be pro se, but no one lets them. She's not going to let him be pro se.
he does wish to represent himself. I said the court sometimes likes the person to have counsel, but there hasn't been a finding yet, and
Mr. Wright, Ms. Wright, you've been accused of crime by the government. Motor vehicle theft is a class 5 felony, which means you go to prison for up to 3 years with 2 years of parole. You have 5 years of your liberty at stake. That's just on one count. Ms. Lowry is a trained lawyer, licensed in the state of Colorado, spends a ton of time in the courtroom. I've known her for decades. This is what she does, okay? So till I get this evaluation back, and the evaluation is for this purpose only. When citizens are accused, people in our country are accused by the government, There is a right to make sure that you're able to adequately defend yourself. The evaluation is just for me to know if you can do that. If you can do that, I have no problem with you representing yourself. But if you cannot do that, then I have to be protective over you. And the lawyer is there to watch over you and protect you. So when I get the eval back, if the eval tells me that you're fine, I will remove the defense attorney and you'll go on your own if that's what you want to do. But until I get the eval back, I'm keeping her there to watch over you.
Your Honor, excuse me.
Yes.
I have like three options that I wanted to present to the court.
Okay.
The first option is the public information. I want to rise to the occasion. It's based on a prison condition. These conditions, I put in grievance in 3 times. One of us was for a complaint that I used prior to being at this jail before. This is the second time I've been to this jail and I put another complaint in. These private contractors keep coming to me. I have no dealings with the private contracts. So that comes to my
I don't
second.
know who's the private contract. Are they coming to see if you want to take classes?
No, they're coming to evaluate something that already was done in the past.
Are you talking about the evaluation that the court ordered?
It was something that I objected to because it was placed upon the order before I even had this charge at today.
That I don't know anything about, but the evaluation is protective over you. It's saying until we know for sure that you're able to defend yourself, everything has to stop. That's a right that you have, a protection that you have against accusations of your government. So I'm holding everything to make sure you can defend yourself. That's protective over you. Do you understand that?
That comes to my second.
Okay.
My second option, I would like to be transferred over to a state hospital where the doctors are a little bit more adequate.
So the way that you go to the state hospital is through the evaluation, if it says that you need that type of intervention. So I need the eval, so the best thing you can do is cooperate and do a good job with the eval. And that way, if it tells me we recommend he go to the state hospital, I can send you there. But the wait is so long. I hope that you will work with me, that we might be able to find a better alternative in the community for you.
So in the past, I had problems with prison condition. This brings my third option. It's not proper to leave a person who files these complaints on the jail,
Okay.
which does not allow. I mean, I'm receiving the third party's response due to jail. I'm not even getting my chain of command met.
Okay, so Mr. Wright, I've given you a really good lawyer. She is going to look into what you're talking about. I have appointed Emily Drake. She's going to be looking for community options so that you might be able to come out of the jail, not to go to a hospital necessarily, but to see if there's any other options to support you. If you could work with these professionals that I've appointed to help you, they'll come to court. I think you've watched court for a little bit now. They'll present a plan if it's appropriate, then you might be able to get out of jail. So can you work with these professionals? Because if you have supports, or if you have benefits that you have access to, or if you have none of those things, they'll still look for a plan for you, because Ms. Lowry is going to keep pushing the court to try to figure out a way to get you out of the jail. And if there's a concern in the jail, she's the one who's going to review all of that. So can you work with her? And then if the eval comes back and tells me you can do this on your own and you don't want her to represent you, I will honor your request once I have that kind of an eval in hand. Does that make sense? Okay. Ms. Lowry, can you please review his concerns and let me know? And then Emily Drake and you can keep working on if there could be an alternative plan for Mr. Wright. In the meantime, I should be getting his evaluation by October the 8th. And we need to come back and revisit this. I have a very full docket on the 23rd. I'm going to ask cooperation of attorneys to please move people who should not be here so that I can see the people who should. Mr. Wright is someone we should see on October 23rd. potentially to see what the evaluation says and what the plan could look like. We will visit his bond at that time. I'm going to set his matter in at 3:00 in the 3:30 in the afternoon. Ms. Lowry, at your help and Mr. Iddings, you have the bulk of the cases in here to move people who should not be. But prosecution, you're on notice, we may be addressing his bond. Let me see if we can have some sort of a plan. If he's appropriate for some other alternatives, I know you know how to put those things in motion. Okay?
The objection, Your Honor, I mean, if we can backtrack one time, is that the state hospital has been used before with other patients. That is a requirement that if these
I don't
private
have the eval yet. When I have the eval, when we come back on the 23rd, I might have to order that. Let's see what we get back.
private contractors from communicating. I tried it before. I do not want to deal with the past again. I only remedies that I want right now,
Same,
and
buddy.
today
Same.
is to be transferred over to the state
I
hospital.
cannot transfer you to the state hospital by law. On October 23rd, I'll revisit that with you because if the evaluation says you should be at the state hospital, I can address that with you. But your lawyer is going to have to be very transparent with you, which I know she is, that it could be 1 year of waiting before you go. So if you can come up with a plan that's safe in the community, that would be better for you than going to the hospital. So work with these folks to see if we can come up with a plan. Can you do that?
It's just discretionary.
Okay, because I hear you. Your goal is to not be in the jail here. But if it's gonna take you a year to get to the hospital and we can come up with a plan sooner than that, like in the next couple of months most, you gotta work with them. If you don't work with them, then they can't build a plan with you. You could come out of the jail sooner. You just saw somebody else do that. So work with this team. I'm sending you like a lifeboat. Get on the boat, like work with this team. Let's see if we can come up with a plan, okay? Okay, all right. I'll see you in a few weeks. Thank you.
It doesn't take everybody a year to get into the state hospital, but beds are so limited, and I think they got rid of a whole bunch of beds recently in the last couple of months. For mental health, I think they cut. So Colorado was the shining light in mental health criminal cases, and I think their funding got cut. So I think they're struggling now. They're still excellent. They still have so many different programs for people with mental health issues and who are not competent, but they don't have what they had. So that really sucks. He might, if he's not, criminally insane, if he's not a danger to himself and others, yeah, he might have to wait a year to get any help to even try to restore him to competency for his trial for whatever crime he did. So, sucks to be him, but it looks like they're going to try to work with him to get him out of jail, at least, while he's being restored. Who knows? That'll take a while. He's not going about it the right way, but they're not going to let him make any decisions right now. He has to do what he's told, which they don't, which makes it take longer because he thinks he knows better, so he's not going to work with them. Then we're going to come back for a status hearing on October 23rd, and they're going to say that he did not comply, he did not work with them, and she's going to tell him, yeah, you're still in jail because you didn't do this, and he'll get around to it in a couple months. All right, I'm going to put OJ together because we have fallen drastically behind. Yikes. I shall see some of you in a few minutes. The rest of you, I will see tomorrow. I bought a brand new alarm clock, but it takes batteries. Not just batteries. I have 1 million AA batteries in this house. None that are AAA. So, of course, the alarm clock that I bought takes AAA batteries. So I'm not using it yet. But I will get AAA batteries today and make sure what happened the last 2 days does not happen again. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys. Jude. get my friend request in Discord and send me a message. Bye.
Well, I thought I'd write a happy song. I found a chat room where I belong. You don't know how much it means to me. With such a groove, I'm less lonely. Oh, Kathy's the creator, she's leading the way. At Court Vibes, we laugh and we stay. Her smile shines bright, she's got that grace. Come join the fun, it's a welcoming place. I can count on distraction from my pain, 'cause this creator takes you there and back again. Kathy is the heart here, always in stride. Her work is hard, but her joy she can't hide.